Come on. There we go. Okay, I think we're all good there. Yes, all good. We're all good and handsome. Okay, I'm gonna need that out. Well, is that working again? Can I pin that again? Because it was a bit dodgy at one point. Pop out chat. I'll pin that later. Good there. So that's live chat. Right, okay, I think we're good to go, so let's get the old game up. And we go to Little Freezer. There we go. We'll see if this image in the corner is in the right place once we get started. But I think we're all good apart from that. I'm gonna drop a linky link. There. There we go. Hey Kathy, how you doing there? Oh, they've changed how the chat works. Instead of popping in from the top, it pops in from the bottom. That's actually a lot better. Right, let me just pin something from the Hellfreezer merch store. I was trying to sell stuff, me. That and pin. Yeah, I think we're good there. Yeah, I think we're good there. Perfect. Right. Got my water, got snacks. Yeah, that's everything I need. I've been having a sort of lazy day. I did a little cleaning in the kitchen earlier. I'll give it a proper clean another day, maybe tomorrow. I mean, I cleaned it last week, but I need to give the surfaces a wipe down. I got a scrub daddy, and it works surprisingly well. Okay, I did promise I'd start some sort of gaming, didn't I? Right, okay, we're good there. Right, we're going to start a new game. Let's make sure you guys... previous... Yeah, that's fine. We want to overwrite, because I only played a little bit last night, just to make sure the game was working. What's what, Kathy? Oh, Scrub Daddy. It's a little scrubbing kind of sponge thing. and it's in the shape of a smiley face. I thought it was like a novelty thing, but no, it actually worked fairly well. You can use it wet or dry. I was using it dry with just a spray bottle earlier, just to clean the front of the refrigerator. Where do I live, truth tellers? I live in central Scotland. I'm not giving you my address, however. Yeah, there's a scrub daddy and a scrub mommy, apparently. But, you know, I picked up I was getting a bunch of like cleaning, like scrubby things, and there's a degreaser I picked up as well. No, truth tellers, I don't buy my subs, and just so we get off on the right foot, that's a very rude thing to say, so this is your first and last warning, okay? You're welcome to hang around, chill out with people, enjoy the stream. If not, it might be best if you went, okay? I absolutely hate cleaning, Kathy. I leave it longer than I should. It gets done eventually, but I'd hire a maid if it didn't mean having a stranger in my house. Okay. Just let me know if you guys can hear the game okay.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up.
Last week, then
We're
realised,
back where we grew up. It's
forgotten.
exciting. What's changed? What's
But
the
it's clean now,
same?
so I can probably pick
I'm
something.
starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just
Okay,
Mycroft's
Tristellas,
nonsense,
this is the
still
last thing I'm
rattling
going to say to
around
you.
in
Let me
your
explain
head.
how this works.
Try to forget what he said.
Over time,
I have.
I believe it
People
was
stop
that
watching
this
YouTube
is a
channels,
performative
right?
farce,
You
a
start off
feeble
with a high
excuse to
number,
avoid
you use a grace,
responsibilities, and that
people
there
just
was
stop caring
nothing to be
after a
gained
while.
from it.
The most
You
loyal
needed to do
subscribers will
this.
stick with you.
Enough of the self-pity and
Stop
doubt.
being a wanker.
So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Get off this cursed boat.
Come on.
Hi, Hunter. Okay, let me adjust the volume a little bit. I'll load the game to about... We'll try it about there. I can lower it a bit more if needed. just... Well, we'll let that play, why not? Thank you, Kathy.
Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
I already don't like you, John.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir.
Shut up.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir.
I
We
know
just
where
need
I am.
your signature.
Boop.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see
Because
it was
of course
reserved
they do.
for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no,
No,
I
my
think
lover
we'll
and I
stick
will
together.
stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Nope, I think I went up the wrong side. Yes, I did. Oh, there we are.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in
Hey,
the
Carly.
meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Yeah, so we'll go and have some ceviche, and I'll pretend that I didn't think it was a drink last night.
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
Right, let's talk to the bartender.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Does it come with cucumbers? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Oh, right, he's talking about that.
A medium,
look,
John. Haven't we been through this already?
Caliche?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a seance at the moment.
Oh.
Perhaps you'd care to have your
Unexpected
portrait drawn
Stone
right
Willie?
away?
Or Marble
Why?
Willie?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why.
Just a heads up,
It is its own
there's rarely
justification.
guns in these
All
games, but
things
occasionally
require
might be a very brief
justification,
moment.
Be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
See, I am convinced these two are lovers.
Okay, time to check
gonna
if
steal
John
this.
found us a nice table for the evening.
Hello.
Sherry,
the
I'm
table
over
is
here
clearly
with my new
occupied.
Ursa.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Come
Not a
now,
bad
Sherry.
casting
What
choice
say we
for a young
amuse
Sherlock
ourselves
Holmes, though.
with a little game?
Right, this guy, this John, he's basically, because this is a younger Sherlock Holmes, he hasn't met John Watson yet. So it just so happens he has a random friend called John, that they grew up together. Lovers. Friend.
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to
Hi,
do
Jada.
that doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Right, let's take a look at this.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents
Oh, young
suggest
Sherlock
it has
looks like
been
you're. I
used
thought you were
as
talking about the
a
handsome
ritual.
bit of rough he's travelling
This
with.
cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
This is, of course,
All right,
just
I
the
hope you
training
noted down
mission
your
to give you the.
observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Right, Sherlock could ask bystanders about pieces of evidence. Press C to open the casebook. This is a little bit different from the other games. Pin the evidence with X, and then speak with someone. Try it now with the cane. Okay. So, C. We click on the lost cane. Okay. And then we pin it with X. Then it's pinned. Okay. And then escape to back out. Okay, let's go talk to people.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
I didn't ask if you were in the mood, sweetheart. I asked if you were willing. Yeah. Just talking about the cane.
Are you able to help me?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Yeah, I know. Ah, there were 3 people at the table. A couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
Right, well, how do I get
And
to the front
would you be
garden?
confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Is there a map? There is a map. There isn't a map of the actual location, though. I don't think. Let me try again. No. Although it's a fairly decent sized map by the looks of it. Okay, so front garden is what we're looking for. Hey Mama Wolf, how you doing? Well, this wouldn't be the front garden one. Okay, let me press Q to concentrate and reveal details to identify your target. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible without it. Try to find the former Navy officer. So this is basically detective vision. German teacher, Welsh tourist. Come on. German clerk. Hello. Hello. Yes, that's a Welsh tourist. Who's he talking to? Swedish tourist, English artist, Welsh artist. Right, this obviously is not the front garden. See if there is. I don't think there's access. No. Let's see if there's any other locations we can get to. Oh, staff only. Hey, Kathy. Oh, I already said hello, Kathy. Sorry, I was being absent-minded. Maybe through here? Nope. Closed. No, I don't think you can get out that way. I don't think there'd be garden access up here. Ooh, more willies. Never mind. Don't look. Don't look. So nothing. See if that'll help. Bidding secretary. I already spoke to that one. Adventurer. Secretary, tourist, bureaucrat. Madam? Madam, who are you? Never mind. Never mind me. German aristocrat. Well, front garden would suggest I can go out somewhere. But the only door I can go out is the one I come in. Okay, that's okay, Rachel. It's nice to see you. 3 people at the table. A couple, a retired Navy officer. There's not a lot to go on. Great bureaucrat. Hey, Venikins, how you doing? English bureaucrat. Thing is, I know speaking to any of these people isn't going to do anything, because I played this a little bit last night. Scottish engineer, Sherlock novel. So back to the table. Other indications on the table. I'm not sure why he has just a single sleeve rolled up. I mean, he is an habitual cocaine addict. That's possibly the reason. Irish singer, French banker. bunch of random musicians here. Hi, Lady Heather. Well, I'll see what I can do if you promise the same. Interesting. I think no, I've already been around this part.
Someone left their cane at my table. I suspect he will want it back.
My apologies, sir, but I wouldn't know how to identify its owner.
So the simplest option ended in failure. That's irritating.
No, what is irritating is you trying to break the rules of my game, Sherry. Don't be so lazy.
Okay, apparently I just unlocked a poor sportsmanship achievement. Rude.
Would you like a drink, sir?
I don't know if you can hear that, but when people are talking, they're not actually saying words, they're just kind of going. See, they put a lot of effort into their hiring their voice actors.
Could you help me? I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
I think I already tried that door, didn't I? Yes. Yeah. It was frustrating. Well, none of these is a formal naval person. Neither is anybody outside. Oh well, let's Never mind John's bet, and we'll head outside and just start talking to people. This is... Well, this... I suppose this is the front garden. Swedish tourist, English artist. I suppose any of these is a couple. German teacher, Welsh tourist. Greek bureaucrat. German clerk. Try to speak to the lady, maybe?
Is this familiar to you?
I cannot be of help, sir. Someone else might know better.
Right, and he won't be of any help because he's a prick. Oh, there's apparently a camera feature. Sure. I mean, tourists.
Are you able to help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Wait a minute. He's apparently Italian. He didn't sound Italian.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't help you, friend.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what? And dressed as what?
Rude. Hi, Celia. Right. Garlic coat of arms. Is there any? We can't look up the thing. Okay, let's see. Javanese statue, the Wayang style, like the stone for a temple. Together the cane and knob are heavy, and if swung with ferocity could break any bone. Indeed, the cudgel bears the sign of numerous such hits, showing the owner took little care of it. In sum, this valuable cane most likely belongs to an English noble. John wants to find his owner. To do so, I shall have to inquire with other guests in the foyer as to who may have been sitting at this table. There were 3 people at the table, a couple, and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy was seen going out into the garden. I somewhere have to find them. Let's head out into the garden again, but...
Not that one, huh? You lost the bet, Sherry. Don't let that stop your search for the Navy officer.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Could you help me?
I'm so sorry. I can't help you, sir.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
Nope.
Are you able to help me?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
It says it's Bertie Worcester.
Help me, please.
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
There we go. The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with a noble couple. I swear I spoke to them last night when I played this and they were no help. The men talked about yachting and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
I can give the cane back to find the cane's owner. I have to look at the form. Hang on. I'm not sure why we have access to John's diary, but okay. I don't know.
Hello.
Hey, man.
How's the new game?
Not bad so far. Just kind of finding my feet. So where is this seance?
Was this the game you failed to stop temptation and bought it?
Yes. They kept putting it on sale for like 3 weeks. I mean, really, I had no choice.
Because that's how they tempt you. Usually sales last up for 1 week, but 3 weeks? They're tempting you at that point.
Because it was on sale.
Especially with the fact that now it's summer sale.
I could resist temptation when it was just the regular version, but they kept putting the deluxe version on sale with the season pass on it for all the DLCs.
And did he fall for it? Did it get
Yeah,
you?
they got me. No, we need to find the seance room. I suppose it's one of those rooms with one of the staff in front of it. That's fine.
Is this familiar to you? I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Oop, here we go.
I believe the secret is that it is made out of metal. That's why it's so shiny. I mean, look at this guy's hair. It's not shiny, so he has the real hair.
Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a noble Englishman in the habit of visiting resorts to receive treatment for his liver malady, and to visit the local prostitutes, no doubt. His florid face indicates that he has succumbed to the temptation to drink a few shots of alcohol. Perhaps he was unsettled by the seance. By his red knuckles, it seems that he has issues with...
Right, this is Korean.
Go with that one.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything. I was after a British noble who takes boxing lessons but suffers from some liver issues. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Well, you're half correct. I am indeed Lord Andrew Craven. Your other guesses were wrong. But you still have the edge over that blasted medium. Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too.
I'm not your go for love.
You should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure
why
the
are you
local
doing
police
the
can
stuff then if you
suffice.
ain't go
The
for it?
police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Tell me about the diamond.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian
A
royalty, and,
Rajah.
pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Stay here and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Do I need that on to look at things? No, he is certainly not friendly.
What?
She stole it.
No, it's not friendly.
The British nobleman, it says that he's friendly, a friendly demeanor, but no, he does not.
I think it's the mustache. I think the mustache is friendly. The rest of it's not.
Ah, I can access other parts now. Suppose I better speak to these. Bonsoir. Why is he always randomly playing instruments?
What happened
I don't know. The ghost.
Or not?
I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow.
Be so hard on him for
Such a
randomly playing
mystical
instruments.
force.
He's trying to
It
light the
terrified the
mood
lady.
for everyone around him.
And it must have taken the
He's a
diamond.
Watson without
Well
being a
screwed up.
Watson. We don't like Watsons. Well, we don't like them in video games.
Just like you just
Do you
didn't
feel
like
the
the creepy
presence of
Watson.
any supernatural entities at the moment?
Yeah, and
Are
this
you
is a
joking,
game
sir?
series that had creepy
My
Watson,
nose
and
is
it's just
broken. This
it's set
maniac
before
wants to kill
Watson.
me, and you're asking about
So
the
they've got this
spirits?
new John
I
as an
suppose this can wait.
annoying substitute.
So this is.
I will investigate, and the culprit
Alpha
will be
Watson
identified.
before
But
you
the
get,
stubborn brute Lord
beta.
Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him?
This is early access
Please?
Watson.
I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about Watson himself. I'm saying this before.
Thank you for
Watson,
helping us
before you
resolve
get-
the situation,
get
sir.
actual Watson.
Yeah. Right. We take that down.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance.
The spirits may
spirits
get
may become
distracted
enraged.
and they'll
Or
spend the night
someone
admiring
may
their
notice
beauty in the
truth
mirror.
They should not see. I wonder what this mirror could have witnessed. I wonder what this
I have
mirror could
no
have
idea what
witnessed.
that sentence even means. He is on high dungeon though. What? What are you talking about there?
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious.
Yep, she's definitely English.
Feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry?
Dude!
Poor thing.
You can't say that. I mean, it's consistent with his character, but you can't say that. Ah, there we go. Now we can look at things. Right. Yeah, ectoplasm.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Doesn't look like ectoplasm to me.
Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
from the main thing. Just make sure that's everything before we go. Oh, Jenny.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
Right, I'm missing one point of evidence. Oh, what's this?
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Oh, thank you so much, Sayoko. That's very generous of you, thank you.
Oh, nice. Where was that? Yen?
I'm not sure what the exchange rate is, but it's regardless, whatever is generous.
I'm trying to figure out what it is though, because that's I never seen that symbol. You know, yeah, I don't recognize it's either the U.S. currency or the pound, euro. What currency is that?
Okay, I'll check. It's rupees.
Ah, that's what it looks like. Huh. Learn something new every day.
Well, thank you very much, Sayoko.
I still can't help it, the fact that that India's currency is named rupees, and the fact that that's also the currency name for Legend of Zelda.
What am I missing? I'm assuming the last detail's got to be on this table somewhere. Or in this area. Okay, sleep well, Sayoko-chan. Thanks for popping in. I'm gonna be up for a few hours yet. I'm not ready to go to bed yet. What am I missing? Right, is it just in the room or is it? Let's just go and see.
I have no idea what Bright just said.
Something about the question of the day. No, it's got to be here. Right, we checked that.
Where did I heard that song before?
Which song?
I don't know. There's a song. No, I don't know what it is.
Right, I've inspected the cigar, the drink, the ectoplasm, the little thing with the diamond in it. Inspected the glass. Something about the jacket, maybe? Oh yes, something new, but otherwise, was it useless? No. It was just something new you learned. It's because apparently I'm gonna post. I was looking for something in Discord the other night, and I realized I actually say the statement "I just learned a lot," because apparently I'm always learning new things. Right, we must be patient and thorough. Right, so it's not that, not that. There's nothing there. It's not that. Nothing there. What about this chair?
Maybe next week.
Oh, Jenny. Do I want to ask what it was you googled?
I don't think so. I think someone taught her another bad word. That's not.
Was it
meant to be
Shigar?
said. Yeah, we're
It's
just talking
often
about Shigar.
Shigar.
It's often Shigar to teach some words.
Maybe further observations through this. Right, we did that.
No one's forcing you. You don't have to say it if you don't want to.
Okay, Jenny, you don't have to say it's alright.
We're just easily
Oh,
blaming
there we
Shigar for
go.
the fact that you're learning these new words.
I thought it was that bloody brooch. I couldn't get it to
Shigar.
Okay. I'm still learning the controls of this one. So, rotate.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Ah, seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Don't you talk about my mind palace, you troll.
Outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
You can make fun of your mind palace all you want.
It's also called a brain attic. See? Getting it wrong, John. Mind Palace was something from the BBC version. We call it a brain attic.
Wait, are you in a game?
What? No, this is the guy that keeps talking.
John, so
The kind of handsome, rough fella.
yeah, so that's technically you.
No, this fella here, he's I'm pretty sure he's Holmes' lover. He's the one that was using the term Mind Palace. And nothing anyone says will dissuade me otherwise. Well, somebody's heel come off.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
The table for seance is at the center. Diamond holder empty. A half-empty glass of whiskey, a cigar butt. At the place nearest the main door, a glass of wine, partially spilt across the window. Lady Craven is barely conscious. I don't trust her. I don't like the Mind Palace as much in this game. I liked it in the last couple of games. It was a much more dynamic setup. Moth pin. No. know that. I need a bit more evidence. A honey plotter's note. Angie, it looks like the old man is losing it. His beehives are being ransacked, and his bees are going down one by one. I don't think there is much honey left in staying with the swarm, if you catch my drift. Kinda hard not to. Meet me at the docks at noon. We'll do it together. How forward. You okay?
And
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Well, then maybe you could go away. You're taking up space while I'm investigating. I'm blowing smoke in my face. Can I punch
May
him?
I ask you something?
I can't help you with that, sir.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or
Shut
you're
up.
just annoying these people on purpose.
No, you're annoying me, John. Go away. Go for a swim. Go on. Go in the pool. Okay, wait, how can he be in there? Ah! He's got magical powers.
Black magic.
Ah! Yep, total creepy Watson vibes. Right, see if he knows about the letter I just found. Not that. Not that.
I kind of don't like his outfit in this game.
Sorry?
The outfit that Holmes is wearing, right? That's Holmes you're playing as?
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes.
Kind of like the outfit he has.
Yeah, it's not too bad to start with. I think there's other ones as you go on you can change it if you like.
It
We've
kind of
just
actually
started.
reminds me like kind of like a rogue outfit for certain games.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a rogue.
Yeah, it's just bold, black, and brilliant. Oh, it looks more kind of bluey grey to me than black.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Oh, maybe I won't do that then. Can I go through? Ah, there's back. Can I go through this door? I can. This is where they keep, and what that is, linen? Yeah, it's linen. Ah, there we go.
Size 4 with a broken heel. Size 4 with a broken heel.
Yes, Sherlock, we know that.
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Yes, let's go chat up the maids. Here we are. Where's the shoe?
Can I ask you a question?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
I didn't even ask the question yet, sweetheart. Know what a Roger is? Well, it depends on what context, Jenny. Oh, I think it was maids up here, wasn't it? Maybe. Oh, there's a maid. Hello.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
I'm Sherlock Holmes.
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to
Roger's the
discuss the
person.
private matters of our guests.
Poor chap
Are
named
you
Roger
also
dies, and now
forbidden
the ghost
from
is haunting
peeking into private
area.
rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Ghost of a Roger.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him.
Like
I have a
I'm gonna
family.
tell him.
I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions
You're telling
truthfully.
about what?
And don't play coy. I can tell.
Very spicy of you, sir.
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table,
The couple in the
touching
former
their
naked
hands
person.
to something. The medium started to whisper and
I think it's like a
and
threesome
chant,
type situation.
and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest, a glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
Hi, LJ.
Yes, she screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost, a sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Right, let's go find her employer and tell them what she did.
Deserve that.
We all got what we wanted. She talked.
What does she
What?
do?
Honestly,
Does
you
she
I could have
special-
lied to her.
Let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Some people prefer honesty, but then again, it's up to you.
Right, seance rooms. Oh, it's that one.
Sure.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained
Should
here
bet
until
you
the
to
staff
retire.
reported that the medium was locked in his room.
By Joe, I think we're going to recreate the crime. There. Right, with enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past. Interact with the node to begin, then recreate the accurate version of events. Here, try to place the seance participants in the correct positions. Oh, I don't know who's who, do I?
That's the worst.
Yeah, that's gonna get annoying. Right, that chair over there. Right, she must have been sitting there. Oh, she can't be in both places. Right, and where is the chair? Right, so the chair is over there. No, so he... Right, that's probably more accurate. And there. Right, and what am I missing? Nope. Right.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I was concentrating, you tart. Right, so let's put her there. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. And with the glass that she knocked over, well, the medium is there, so we put him. Lord, what's his face? That actually fits too. Yeah, that fits because the chair's over there. Must be that.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord
Got there
Craven jumped
eventually.
up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady
Let's go
was touching
accuse her
the
of committing
diamond,
crimes.
she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
225.
536?
Lady Craven?
226.
Is this familiar to you?
Sir, I don't know. Try asking someone else.
Well, I don't really want to talk to you. I want to get into the room.
May I ask for your assistance?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
This isn't
Well,
working. You might need a different tack.
Alright, I guess I throw them both off the balcony? Okay. This way, ladies.
I mean, do you want them off the balcony or somewhere where people think they had an
They slipped and fell.
accident, like the pool?
I don't care what anybody
Take
said.
the
They
pool and take
slipped
the
and
ladder and see what happens.
fell. Gossip can help you investigate a case. Ah, alright, let's try...
Is this familiar to you?
Don't be angry, sir.
Alright, they need to
I
let me
truly
skip
don't
past
know.
when... They make you cycle through the damn thing every time.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
You
This is
obviously
a
haven't
sudden
thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on
Lady
purpose?
Craven is not who
Where
she
the hell
seems.
even is he?
Remember her behavior in the hall?
I need to see if there's a way I can mod the game to get rid of that character, because he's not actually helping.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
I guess we keep our distance and just eavesdrop.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall? Lady Craven is not who...
Rude.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the... Lady Craven is not... Lady Craven is not who she seems. Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember?
Ah, okay, right. Let's try it. Price is rising again. Nope. Nope. Damn, that was the right one.
Lady Craven is not who she...
There we go. I overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossip that the woman may not be the... They gossip that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven, but their observation she was on the lookout during the evening, while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Like a commoner. Right, can we get into the room? Haha. Oh, that's going to be a puzzle, isn't it? killed her.
You're here,
Murderer.
at last. I didn't do that. I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some
He
questions
seems a bit
for her, but
calm
it
for a
seems
guy
I've
who just got
arrived too
discovered
late.
with his wife's
Now
dead body.
it's a matter for the police.
Wife's dead body.
Mr. Holmes, you said it
I
yourself.
didn't do
They're
that, yeah.
children.
That's
They'll only
fine,
make
fine.
things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
I will tell them all I've
Please
uncovered.
help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you...
Let me just check the time. About an hour and a half.
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to
To
visit
another guest
reception
room, I
myself
imagine
then.
that.
Perhaps he will listen to reason. Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. First, I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Odd spelling for jail.
You already have yourself a murder mystery.
I wonder if it's
Sherlock.
historical, but
Why
I don't
am I
think
not
so.
surprised?
G-A-O-L. Right, I think we need to inspect the body.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises. This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Right, one more thing.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium.
Hi
right
Jen,
next
how you
door.
doing? Right, I think we may have done everything here for now. Yep. 225 is through this way, but I don't think we can just walk in. No, we'll have to go see if we can get the key. Murderer!
Give me the key to Luca Gallici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still
I don't know
know
why
what
you'd give it
nasty
to me.
surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come
I
round.
don't just ask for the key to this person's room. Like, okay, I'll give it to you, but don't give it to this other guy. You shouldn't give it to me either. No, that's my room. Nope. if this is the right set of stairs. Ah, here we are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is he already in the...
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So
The guy in the
please,
top hat
tell
is
me
you
you saw.
you're pondering
Lady
about?
Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja.
Sorry,
My
what?
conjuration was successful.
You're talking about the
Perhaps even
guy in
too
the top hat?
successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who
No,
could
no,
have taken
John,
Craven
the
needs to leave me
annoying,
alone.
the annoying
Do
Watson
you think the
character.
police will
He was
believe him?
already in the room
course.
before he even walked in.
I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena
Hi,
are
Georgina,
beyond
how
their
you doing, dear?
control. Or should I summon the ghost again
Early
so
access,
they
Watson.
may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Observe. Boop. Well, you was just punched in the face, so yes. He took a heavy blow. Right, Luca Galici is clean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief, trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. He uses makeup to hide possible jail tattoos. I'm going to have to look that up because that's a weird spelling for jail. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his... well, evidence says former thief.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I
Hi, Divine
thinking?
Werewolf.
The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man. But I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
I think we're done there.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
A remarkably simple lock. Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defences against visitors from the great beyond.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Sure, let's just steal all the guy's stuff. You don't mind, do you? I'll just help myself.
Very rude to steal all his stuff, sir.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Is that everything in here? I've looked at that. Let's put it down. I think that's everything for now. Right. Do we actually need to do the examination?
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
I mean, usually in the other games you'd have to actually go to your rooms and do analysis. That's 221 there. Still can't get into my own rooms, okay. Right. Guess we just do it from here. Right. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Create the target formula on the right. Drag out 2 reagents. Okay.
don't think Reacher looks different. I think he still looks like his handsome self. Oh, he's so handsome.
The lighting's
Oh,
different.
he's so shiny. You put on lights?
No, so
Suck
just
you,
the
a
lighting from the
vampire.
TV is a little different. But hello, Sean.
Hi.
A bit thin in the cheeks. Well, that's probably a good thing, Sean. I've been trying to lose weight. I haven't lost much, mind you. I'm trying just to do it gradually. Let's try this again. Just check, make sure I'm doing this right. Drag out 2 reagents. Drag out an operation. Okay, that's what I wasn't doing right. Ah, okay. It helps if you actually read the instructions. Right. Let's right click, come on. There it is, okay. Okay, now we got the hang of it. It's really not that complicated, you just got to actually read things.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Right.
Foods.
Done that.
Tools and accessories for masterful
I don't think there's
prestidigitation.
really anything else there. See what else we have.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
Oh, it's the thing again.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
Yeah, it's the brooch design.
Virtus audacta sapit, courage tastes bold. A unique family motto. Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she
Hey,
not
Sherlock.
dead already?
Ask about the ring.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
I think we're done with that for now. Although the lock thing, I think we still need to investigate the lock. Actually, let's do that from the other side. He's not wearing any socks. Clearly, yeah, it's the dress sense of a serial killer. Someone go check on Snap, Crackle and Pop. Right, I think we'll continue. We'll finish this investigation, and when we do, we'll wrap up the stream for the night. Then I'll go cook dinner. But I'm saying that because it's probably going to take us a little while longer anyway. At least the way I play these games.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence.
They were lovers.
Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewellery.
With women you're sleeping with, yes, yes. Right, let's see if he knows anything about these.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Nope, I think he's done talking for now. Yeah, spoke about the ring.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
That's nice.
I hope you have a nice time, Swimsy. Surprise, bitch. Bet you thought you seen the last of me.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh, chair joints. Oh, it's Spatten. I love Spatten.
Hello, Spatten.
Oh, his mic's mute.
You'll work it out. Have I done everything with that?
I was on
Yeah,
mute. Darn.
There we
There you go. Can hear you now.
Yep. I am able to be heard. That was the plan in the entire time.
I'm investing money. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal, yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court. Let's go talk about that.
Do something about it, Holmes.
How are both of you guys?
I did not do it. You know that. Do something about it, Holmes.
Did I not pin that?
How are both of you guys?
I did not do it. You
I'm
know
not bad.
that.
Just
Do
streaming
something
this new
about
game.
it, Holmes. I did not do it. You
The
know
shower
that.
and shave. That hurt.
It hurt you to shave?
I did do a little bit of a shave myself. Just a bit of a trim.
I should probably shave him. I'm starting to
Yeah,
get a little bit rough. Oh, thank you so much, Swimsy. I appreciate it.
Do something about it, Holmes.
Right. He's
I did
not
not
responding.
do it.
That.
You know that.
Yeah, I'm just playing me some Stellaris.
No, I don't, Barry.
Clef, do you know what Stellaris is? I think I've heard of you talk about it, but I'm not sure.
Solaris?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'd be thinking of a
No?
band, but it might not be the band you're thinking about.
No, it's
Maybe
not a
talk
band,
to
it's
the
a game.
front desk person.
Oh no. Wait. Remember Solaris is in other types of games, but I'm not sure. I can't remember much.
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
Interesting.
What about Solaris? Do you have info to share?
I'm just playing it. That's
Such a shame that
basically what I'm
Inspector
doing.
Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
I know, exciting stuff.
Exciting,
exciting.
I don't think there's anything left to do in here.
Let's get more science ships. Do. Why have you not started your building the things that I need?
As you did not pay the taxes.
Well, unfortunately, I am the government, so I don't pay taxes. I pay other empires, but I don't pay taxes.
What can I say, Celia? I mean, I just like to leave it all hanging out there, you know? Let people see the goods.
Judge. That's the reason why people are here.
Sorry, what happened? Yes, I paid taxes.
I don't know.
You pay taxes next month, actually. Buy the merchandise. Buy the merchandise. But only if you want to. Right, I mean that letter is obviously important. I need to find who wrote it. I suppose I could speak to one of the maids. If I can find one that won't run away from me. Hello.
Do you know anything about this?
Please, don't get angry, sir.
I still
But
feel
I
like
know
he kind of gives
nothing
off
about
Marvel
this, I
Rogue with
swear
his
to
new
you.
look.
It's only a matter of time before I get angry, young lady. What about you? Can I get into the staff room? Ooh, I can. Buy the merchandise, but spend sensibly and don't leave yourself financially short.
Yep, that is. It is not a good idea to leave yourself with no monies.
No. Money's good. I think everybody should have more money. Apart from rich people, they have
Money
too much.
is good.
They've got enough money already.
Yes.
Can I
Indeed.
take this down now? No.
Create new at design. Make it 20.
Let's look upstairs, see if we can find any maids up there. Actually, let's talk to him. He works here.
Excuse me, just one question.
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
Sounds like you're denying me, darling. That would make you a liar. Can I get into my room now? Probably got to finish this investigation before you get into the rooms. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I think the Teespring merchandise quality is a little better than the Redbubble, which was my previous merch store.
Yeah.
So some food. Buy some alloys.
This is all just a
Yeah, I
big
don't think
misunderstanding.
you
The
plan to
spirits
play that in
confirm
future
it.
because he actually does not even have the system required to play that.
Zelda Breath of the Wild. Why, is that a Nintendo exclusive?
But yeah. Yeah.
Unless you want to do illegal
exclusive.
things. Unless you want to do illegal things.
Not that I'll
Yeah.
admit to on stream.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I saw that.
Well, I think Barry has both hoodies. I think Barry had one of the ones from Redbubble, and he's got one of the newer
Barry
ones
has
as well.
the original and the new merch.
Yeah.
No,
So
Barry
Barry's
has
be a
the
good...
new Legacy
Well,
edition.
Well, thing is, this
Legacy edition hoodies.
what I'm wearing right here, I did buy from Redbubble. So in fairness, and it's lasted me for a couple of years. Even the print's held up. Although obviously I can't sell these because I don't run the rights to True Blood.
How many of theirs are from the original Redbubbles and how many are from Teespring?
In my Dokes t-shirt, the 6 feet motherfucker one I had made up, that's from Teespring. They're different quality materials. I like these because these are softer, but the other one is thicker, though that's just one type of shirt they sell.
Who have I made contact with? What the hell?
Yeah, I've got most of the things. Like I've got the Discord, I've got the Patreon, I've got the merch store, I've got the Twitters. But I only mention them every now and again. Like, I think if you're honestly, I think it puts people off if you mention it every single time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
When it's something
it
new.
does work from time to time, but
yeah,
not every time.
like the
Just put people off.
donations that you can do, like like the super chat donations people have made here. You can do those on regular videos now, and I only mentioned that when it just started to let people aware of it. And now people know, so I don't need to keep mentioning it.
Okay.
Thank you, Barry.
Join the Discord.
Yep. If everybody currently here is okay, I might leave this stream up when we're done.
No, I'm cool with that.
Moonman?
I just came here to annoy you, as usual. You know how it is.
I feel like you have a good connection today. Not breaking up at all.
Good, good. Moonman, would you be okay with the stream being left up?
I'm fine.
Okay, I just... the reason I didn't leave last week's up is because I thought I'd better check first before I do that.
Yeah, definitely make sure, especially who's everyone was joining. I don't mind much as long as I think we had this discussion before. It's like since we already know that you're streaming and we're joining in, I feel like I don't agree with that. But like when someone else decides to join in, but then doesn't tell us right away, like, oh, I want to stream now. That's definitely not okay.
Yeah, no. That's why if somebody else is joining in a game, like when we're playing like a community game, you've got to let us know that first. It's usually okay, but it's just common courtesy.
At least give it like a notice or like before the stream starts. Just don't say mid-stream when we're already streaming.
Right, let's look at the evidence again, because I'm just walking around in circles, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm always okay with it.
Oh, maybe I've got some deductions. Oh, I've got a lot of things. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff in it. Okay. Don't look at the name on the bottle. I'm not sponsored by Volvic. They kind of like. Let's see.
Technically, your fingers were covering the name, so it was fine.
If I would be sponsored by anyone, it would probably be Taco Bell or Mountain Dew.
Okay. Hopefully you enjoy your trip. Safe at the airport.
Okay.
do.
I managed to make a successful one there.
A steel armor.
If I could get sponsored, I want to go with Wendy's. Decent burgers.
Alright, take care, Swimsy. Have a good flight. Don't let anyone cut in front of you. That was beside Emma. What can be picked easily?
Laudanum. Hey, Vin. Not Vin. If you're listening to this, you know what we haven't had for a while? Yelts. I think you got some.
That's okay, Vanikins. We know you're working on weekends. Most people are working for the
this is your
weekend.
time to work
Vanikins
since you-
works at the weekend.
She works for vampires, so technically she's starting her job right now.
I also happen to be a vampire.
Vampires. Yet you have more lights in your rooms than normal vampires would.
Right, what am I doing here? Emma was...
But speaking of fried bologna, I wondered, has anyone ever tried fried spam?
Fried spam? No. I've only ever had from the can just sliced up and put on sandwiches. Or rolls with salad and stuff.
Well, that's not good. Probably this empire that I'm researching, trying to figure out their language. That's gonna be nice.
Is it like a real language or is it a made up thing for the game?
It's a made up thing for the game. It's basically you play as an empire and try to conquer the galaxy and such. And there is apparently another empire nearby that considers this planet that's pretty close to my current borders. It'll probably end up in my borders pretty soon, that considers that planet a holy world, and if I colonize that planet, they will be very mad at me. So yeah.
Well, then
They'll be mad at you at anything, so you're screwed. What were you answering to, Georgina? Fried spam?
But yes,
or
but
fried
spam.
bologna?
I think you
Yeah,
said.
but no, they're talking about bologna as well, so I have no idea which one they're answering to. The fact that I asked for spam, or the fact that people are talking about fried bologna.
I'm guessing the spam. Please don't spam the chat. Don't baloney the chat either.
Spam.
You can salami it a little bit if you have to.
Okay,
but no pastrami.
Have you ever had that though? But wait, grilled cheese sandwich with a slice of bologna in the center.
No, if I'm having a grilled cheese, I usually just have the cheese on it.
Yeah, no, because I remember that was like kind of like a childhood.
Oh, it'd be nice with a bit of mustard on top of the cheese before you fry, actually. Give myself ideas.
I'm not really into a mustard. Maybe some French dressing.
Yeah, I like quite
Maybe
like
honey
Dijon
mustard.
Some of the other ones are a bit too hot, but I like Dijon.
I'm not really a big fan of like Dijon or like regular mustard.
That's
Honey mustard, I'm definitely okay with.
Right, Emma.
Oh, we're talking about food, Jenny, not much.
Okay, we know she was stealing.
Honey, spam.
No, okay.
Oh, you know what else would be like good for like kind of bologna? If you get grilled chicken, put a bologna slice it on top. But what else? What else did we used to do? Oh my god, grilled chicken wrap with bologna, bologna provolone, the cheese. And what else? A bit of French dressing. Wrap it up, and that's like a really good wrap right there. Especially if you like you put the meat beforehand, and like in like the oven, or if like a toaster oven. I remember I used to do this back when my father had a pizzeria, because we had like a salamander. We just stuff things in, take them out. It was like really good. Grilled chicken, some oh, it was ham. I used some ham, feta cheese, French dressing, provolone on a wrap. Make sure you like nicely cooked the wrap though. It was like a little bit nice and crunchy when you wrapped it up and like that. Oh my god, that was so good.
Right, when I punch
And
the
I think
medium.
it would be like a nice little healthy snack too.
Ah, okay. Straightforward. Now we're getting somewhere. That is true. Yes, everyone's behaving, Shikar. For once. For once.
And we're all talking about spam, ham, bologna, foods really.
I'm behaving? Oh no, I like to mess up everything.
Unfortunately, you're too busy with your game, so you behaving for once, sir. There's no helping it. That's what you get for playing a game while you want to be. You want to be chaotic, but nope, you're playing a game.
Indeed.
Right, well, I think I need more
If you
evidence.
guys are wondering why I keep muting, it's basically because I'm just gonna be grunting while I move some stuff under my desk. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's ahead of time.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Oh, I don't know that.
Well, how do you cook your beans? You just make it like regular baked beans, or you add like something else? It's like a little bit of butter covered with a bit of flour. Let it rest there while you cook the beans on low, and they'll be really good. Ooh, bacon ones as well, man. A bit of pinch of garlic as well. It's up to people if they want spicy beans or not, man. I prefer like the savory sweet beans. Refried beans.
Aha.
Especially if you grow up with like breakfast time, if you get some scrambled eggs with some little refried beans, it's like maybe a slice of toast or two. It's a decent breakfast. What a piece of bacon.
Right, that's something.
You're gonna hurt Sagar's feelings if you decide to be a bad girl. Very sensitive to that type of stuff.
Well, if you want to be bad, Jenny, then that's up to you, but you might make us cry.
Do something about it, Holmes.
I'm
I did not do it.
investigating.
You know that.
Mr. Magagan.
You know, Craven, you're really beginning to get in my tits. No point talking to him either.
I have made done a success. Hooray.
Well done. Right.
Oh, there goes the lock.
I think I need to ask about the lock.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
If not, then I'll ask the clerk if they have anything to say about the lock.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I didn't realize. Apparently, Phasma has an update.
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sean.
Like where?
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
Like where it can be torn. Like people can somewhat not notice the what you have. It's like have it torn like by
Do
the
you know anything
seams
about
near
this?
your arm or
Sir,
the it's
I don't know.
doable. People won't notice it much.
Try asking someone else.
Work.
Excuse me, just one question.
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
What the hell is Craven?
Well, Craven's the fella that may have killed his wife. Maybe he didn't.
The top hat guy?
The one with the mustache. He's the one that punched the medium. The
Got a
top hat
mustache.
guy's the medium. No, we're not spanking any maids. They don't get paid enough for that.
She got, you're not part of this, so you don't get to decide what the maids do. They get extra paid, and they will take away your food. That's what they'll do. You're misbehaving, mister.
Right, see if I can ask Craven about the letter. But he's been a bit reticent to discuss it. He's going to say the thing again, isn't he?
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
There'll be no slapping. Anyone gets slapped, you will be slapped back.
Can I ask you a question?
Sir,
children.
I don't know. Try asking someone else.
I'm almost certainly overlooking something obvious here. Let's go look at the body again.
Tail knows the rule. Never pick up your drop soap. Never pick it up in a shower.
got everything there.
And I wonder if Rachel's a bit lagging behind us?
Maybe. Someone type in chat, let them know Rachel's just maybe lagging a little bit. Just by a few minutes.
Yeah, because we definitely had a bit of talk about beans like a minute or two ago, so I feel like it's lag for them. So do some bus rush.
I think that just ties into the previous accusations. We've asked about the ring. Right, let's ask the other fella if he knows anything about the jewels.
This is all just a big misunderstanding.
No. We spoke to him about that.
The spirits confirm. This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
There's definitely something about this lock.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Oh, right, I forgot about those letters.
Someone was not happy with his post? Someone was not happy with his post?
Look, I got another empire on my doorstep. That's nice.
Someone was not happy with his post? Someone was not happy with his post?
Okay, I thought maybe we'd be able to piece that together, but no, what about this one? Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free L.O. Dupont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of the progress in this case. Lieutenant Garveau, Lieutenant Garveau, Marseille Police, Commissariat. Oui, oui. That's a funny French accent I had. Right. It's more evidence, so let's pop into the old thingamajigger. The good cooling of the past. seems just to be sliding down further and further. Just means I'm comfy. Right, let's go talk to him about that letter.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that. Do something about it, Holmes. I didn't.
Shush Pointing at the window, right? Okay, let's see what he has to say based on that.
Not do it. You know that.
Oh, stop it.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Alright, he keeps indicating Mind Palace, so maybe there's more to be done in there.
I'm not gonna move for terrible jokes.
Huh.
I like how my science ships are just casually roaming around in this Empire's lands. Oh, and of course they're a Gestalt consciousness. God dang it.
Okay, so we have a decision to make. The evidence points to Luca Gallici having killed Emma, but it may have been an act of self-defense, because had she framed him for the killing, he would have been given a death sentence. Ooh.
So
Okay,
neither party are innocent in this case.
well, depends what you. Who's the most guilty? I mean, she was going to frame a man for a theft, if that is indeed accurate. She was going to frame a man for a theft. Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
Knowing that he would be killed if she did so.
Yeah, so that's actually much worse.
Is there any way to check? I think it only tells you at the end of the investigation. Oh, thank you, Shigar. As a kid, I used to love making sandcastles all the time with my grandfather. Because of this, my parents glued the urn shut. Behave yourself, Shigar. Shouldn't you be escaping, darling?
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
The lock.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives.
Oh, so that's what that one looks like. Okay.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I thought we were helping him escape.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
You already suffered at Miss Emma's hands once. I'm not convinced you deserve to suffer again. I can't help but notice the window latch seems faulty. Perhaps I should leave you here alone and fetch someone. I'm afraid it may take me some time.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you.
The police won't notice your disappearance immediately. Run, leave Cordona, and try to lead a decent life.
I won't forget your kindness. I owe you everything, Mr. Holmes.
Stop wasting time. Run.
I do like that they introduced this.
Don't make it worse.
I think it was the previous game they introduced it where you can.
We know you're in there.
You can make the decision to let someone you know guilty go if you think they don't really, deserve it. Which makes sense because Holmes isn't necessarily about justice as he is more about the mystery. Hello, General Savage.
It's more focused on learning the truth than anything else.
Yep. 10 more minutes. Okay, I think we'll play 25 more minutes, then we'll wrap up. That'll take us to about 3 hours. I'll go through together something for dinner.
That was too much fun, Sherry.
Nice.
I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve
Okay, I could be way off, but I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe John there isn't real.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
It's your head. I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was
been an illusion all this time.
There was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Ah, damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
case you're running by default. Just walk, will you? There we are.
Come on, Sherry. Why walk when we can ride?
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Is everything alright? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
Funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. Couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Right, I guess we're looking for the mother's grave. Nope, no talking. Okay. Nope, also no talking. Bye-bye, Charlene. Take care. Right, there's got to be some way to find this. Oh, I think I just walked on someone's grave. How rude.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
Do you think this loyal servant can give me directions? No? No? Okay. Random little girl behind her. Somebody left their penny farthing sitting. Oh, can I get through here? Names on these. That's not helpful.
Are you able to help me?
Will you cry if I don't answer your questions?
Well, alright.
Do you know anything about this?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what?
Oh,
interests
shut
you
up,
what?
John. If your advice was wanted, it would be asked for. Have I asked for it? No.
It's very... That's very rude to say to yourself, man.
Oh, well, let's see. I spent one night at Il Palazzo now it's time to go to the in Minder's End. There is a figure of a crying angel on Mother's tombstone. Okay. Got to remember just to stop running around aimlessly. I kind of like to do that, though, in these games. Gotta get the lay of the land.
I think the game has bugged out a bit because this Gestalt consciousness empire has, for some reason, not started communications. I don't know
in
why.
Solaris?
Yeah.
Right, we're looking
I've done
for,
the first contact protocol, but it doesn't seem to want to do anything.
Oh, there's a weeping angel there. Well, it's more of a praying angel, or praying person. Okay. Good night, Sean. Sleep well.
Yeah, no.
That's a dead end, so to speak.
Bedum, bedum. Oh, damn.
Sorry about that. Did not expect that.
You okay? I see no step. Oh crap, have I gotten stuck here and no one get out? Yep, it looks like I have. Okay. See if that fixes it. There we go.
Invisible wall. Of course, it's a game. There will always be invisible walls.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem. The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It'll get easier soon.
So it was that one. Okay. There we are.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Let's steal that. Apparently.
A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not...
Let's not stand on the grave.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
Are you able to help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Ah, that look was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Let's go the other way. Yeah. That's Ah, that was the penny farthing whistle.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
It's stained with oil paint. A portable easel was kept there. I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercuria. The Hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry. Make friends.
Alright, with my fists, okay. Wait, I'm talking to you. Wait. Hey.
best. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer
Hello,
might
Lewis.
note that
How
you
you
too
doing?
were loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Right, I think that's probably a good place to wrap it up. Okay, so it's to my menu there. Yes, we wish to save. There we go, right. And switch back to Big Freezer. Okay. Well, that wasn't bad. That was a good start to a new game. I'll save this for the weekend streams for the while. Unless there's like a big Phasmo update, in which case we might play that. But for the now, I'll save Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I have no idea how long the overall game is. I think they're usually about 8 hours, maybe more. I think it depends on how much attention you place to the evidence, really. And oftentimes I like to just kind of run around and wander, just kind of explore the landscape. Especially in these later Sherlock Holmes games where things are a lot more detailed. But thanks everyone for joining me tonight. Thanks to everyone who made donations. It's very much appreciated. I'll put them to good use, I assure you. And thanks to everyone who popped in to join me in the voice chat, and of course to yourselves who in the text chat. I will leave this stream up for a little bit. I'll probably publish it tomorrow or something. Well, maybe tonight before I go to bed, we'll see. But for now, I'm going to head off, so I'm going to maybe make some food because I'm getting quite hungry. And I just had caramel shortcake and I can't only eat that. So until next time, thank you very much for listening, and take very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
And you too. Bye now.
Goodbye.